Hey everyone, today I am discuss about data types in Python. What are the data types in Python? So data types. Observe this meaning. Data types. What is the data type? The data is what type of data? Okay. So coming to Python, two types of data types. One is a primary data type. Second one is a collection data type. Primary data type means single value stored into one variable, one data type. Okay, single data, single value. Here collection data type. Collection data type means group of values stored into single variable. Here primary data type, single value stored into one variable is called primary data type. Collection data type means group of values stored into single data type. So coming to primary data type, it's a integer, float, string, boolean. These are the primary data types. Boolean means either true or false. Okay. Collection data types. These are the some collection data types: set, list, tuple, dict means dictionary, frozen set, and none. These are the collection data types. So actually whatever data types are defined, we define must be defined first of all identifier. What is identifier means? The data type names, variable names, or class names, or method names. Okay, name of the variable, like for suppose a equal to 10, a equal to 10. So here a is a one identifier. Okay, so the name of the variables, either collection variables or primary variables. So the variable names are called identifiers. Variable names or method names or class names. Okay, those names we can define either uppercase or lowercase also, or 0 to 9 numbers also it can allow in between the name. In between the name, don't start with the number. Okay, even underscore is also allowed, either starting or in between also it can allow, but it should not start with digit number. Yes, keywords or reservoirs, these are the some keywords in Python. So don't take these keywords as a variable names. Okay, these are the keywords. These keywords don't take as a variable name. Okay, and the variable size, don't, there is no limit. Okay, there is no limit, any number of characters we can define the variable names. Okay, but one thing is don't take as a keywords. These are the keywords, or we can say is a reserved words. Okay, don't take as a names of the variable names or class name or method names. Okay, practically we see those program thing. See, this is a VS Code environment. This is one IDE for develop the Python programs. First of all, here we need to add one folder to this workspace environment. So how to add? First we go to file option and click add folder to workspace option, and here in G drive I create one folder. Here new folder is one option, just click that one, and here give the file name, folder name is Python workspace works. Okay, Python works. Then click add button. Okay, so here is a create one folder. In this folder I create one Python file. So how to create Python file? Right click on file in this folder, choose new file option. So here we can give any name, but with the extension .py, because it's a Python file. That's the reason we need to give with extension .py. Then we can name is, we can give any name, no issue. Already we discussed the name, you can define any name, but don't start with the numbers. Okay, so yes, press enter. Yes, here I declare one variable that is a similar to is the integer type, and so number and name Nagaraj, and like salary 89,000.56. So these are the how to print the value using the print function. Number, print name, print salary. So these are the values. Number, it is an integer type, so without a extension we can define integer value directly. We can define 10 is a integer value actually. Name is a string. So within the double quotes, if you define any variable name, then that is called string. So with the extension value, this is called float value. Okay, with fraction or without fraction. So this is a without fraction, this is a with fraction. So with fraction, if you define the variable value, then it's treated as a float value. Without fraction, it's treated as a integer value. Within the double quotes or single quotes or triple quotes also, it can treat as a string. Now within the double quotes, if you define the any characters, group of characters, those things are called string. Okay, so either within the double quotes or within the single quotes or within the triple quotes also, it treats as a string. Now these are the values are integer, string and float. Even boolean type also we can define, like for suppose age, true, then print age. So boolean means either true or false. So but boolean variables must be start from the capital letters. True or false must start with capital character. T is a capital letter. Even false also, F is a capital letter, must be defined. So how to execute this program? This program is executed in terminal. How to open the terminal? Can move to open from this area onwards. Otherwise you can open, first right click on this file, choose this option, open in integrated terminal. Here give the command is py space, the file name is 1.py, press enter. So these are the values, is a integer, string and float and boolean type of value. So we can know about this is a what type of data, this is what type of data. Python developers already given one function, that is a type function. Type of A, what is type of data? That is type of B. B is what type of data? Not A, is a number. Number is what type of data? And a name, this is a name. Name is what type of data? It will print. Next, type of salary. Salary variable is what type of data? And type of salary. Salary is a what type of data? It will print. Type is a one predefined function. It is given by Python developers. Here see, first one is integer type of data, string, float, and third one is a float type of data. Isn't the float type of data? No, it's a boolean type of data. Actually by default it's take as a 0.0. So that's why it's take as this. Okay, sorry. No, it's take as a boolean type of data. So actually I'm taking the salary only. It's a copy paste. See here. It's a boolean type of data. Okay. So true means 1, false means 0. Actually it will take internally binary codes. Okay, so I want print address of those variables. So how to print address? For print address, Python developers given one function, that is a id. So what is the address of no variable? And I want print address of name and print address of salary and print address of age. So address also print, each and every variable address it will print. Yes, this is a integer address, this is a string address, this is a float address, this is a boolean address. So address means the memory address, the variable memory. So actually 10 value is stored in some memory. The memory address given by PVM by default. What is that address number? This is the address number. How to pick? Using the id. Type is one predefined function. It is print type of data. Okay, so these are the primary data types in Java, in Python. So these are the primary. So it doesn't require to define int, float, all those things. Automatically based on the user input values. Okay, based on the user input values, automatically it will treat as the type of data. That's why Python is a dynamic typed programming language. Okay, and as well as here one more thing is there. See, for suppose I take integer is a no is a one integer variable. Yes, can I take no equal to soft? It is a string actually. Yes, print no. Can I print? NO equal to 6.34. Can I take NO? Can I take some other boolean type of data? Single variable here is I'm take single variable. Okay, it is here it is treated as an integer, here it is treated as a string, here it is treated as a float, here it is treated as a boolean type of data. So single variable can treat as any type of data. So it is possible in Python because of Python variables are not type safe. Not type safe means we can store any type of data. No equal to 10 or no equal to soft also it can take. No equal to 6.34. Now it is a replaced with the boolean value, that is a true. So recently it is available no variable have true value. This is a boolean value. Okay, single variable we can store any type of data. Okay, based on the user given values, based on that value is treated as that type of data, either integer or string or float or anything. Okay, so within the double quotes we can define single quote, single character, then it's a character. Okay, there is no character type, there is no long type, there is no double type. So we can define nth type of value, there is no limit, nth number we can define here also, nth number it will take no issue here. Okay, it's a integer, it's a float, automatically it will take. Okay, yeah, so these are the data types in Python. Thank you.